Hey guys, it's Val here for another video. No camera this time, just vocals. I wanted to bring up what's been going on the last while. I know I don't really need to, but I wouldn't feel right otherwise. So yeah, without further ado, let's go on. First and foremost, I guess I should mention that I am currently no longer employed with the job I was at. Unfortunately, I am actually currently unemployed, period. I've been applying to a bunch of places. No one's really got back to me, and those that have kind of did like a quick interview and then rejected my application afterwards. So it's not been fun. I know a lot of people would probably think, oh, well, why'd you do something so dumb? You should have found a job first and then quit. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that was always the intention. I did always intend on leaving this job, but after a certain thing happened, I won't get into it, but a certain thing that kind of made my depression and anxiety a little bit too intense, I decided that for the sake of, preserving my mental health and not to resort into, a more permanent solution to dealing with things, I was like, no, I'm going to just quit. Honestly, even with the fact that I've been having issues finding a new job, quitting there was the best move for me. And mentally, I think I've gotten things a little bit better handled. I still have certain moody moments. I know that can be a little bit of a pain for some people to deal with, but I feel I've done a lot better. So, yeah. As far as art has gone, I'm kind of back into a slump again. I think part of it is because of the fact that I've been unemployed since July. So, yeah. I was trying to see if I can, get a bit more into doing drawing stuff and see if it would allow me to make income off of that, or maybe potentially make more YouTube content and see if that works or whatever. But the problem with both of them, I mean, obviously, like for a lot of people, they probably see the first problem is that I don't really have a following. I don't really have much traction on either of that. But for me personally, the actual real problem with both of them is the fact that I jumped too quickly onto trying to make money off of that instead of, building a portfolio of sorts and getting that spread around and learning how to market myself and all that. So that's all self-imposed. I have to just deal with that. And yeah, I think that kind of put me into a bit of a slump where I kind of didn't want to draw and all that. Because I did get to a point in my art where I was finally happy with what I was creating, and I was like, okay, this looks great and yada yada, but I am going back into trying to readjust my art style a little bit again, because I've looked at what I've created and what I was inspired by, and I'm still leagues away from where I really want to be in my art. I'm not back to the stage of hating my art like I used to, thank God, but my art style, in my personal opinion, I mean, I know some people liked it. I know some people really like what I make and so on and so forth, but for me personally, a lot of people associate my art as being cute. It's like, oh, that's really cute. I really like this thing. And I'm just like, okay, that I appreciate that you like what I made, but when I get that kind of comment, oh, it's cute, I actually get offended by it because that's not what I'm intending. And it's not really their fault. Like, my art style is unfortunately too cute. I need to fix it. So, yeah, I'm going to be looking to fix that kind of problem. I know that one of the issues is actually the way that I draw eyes. The eyes are still a pretty big element on the face, so I need to fix that. And I do actually also want to try and force myself to do more different body types and be more dynamic and everything. I actually I won't be able to use it for very long, but I actually got a free trial period for Skillshare and was looking at some tips and stuff on there for kind of creating better art and make more interesting characters and so on and so forth. I am going to be kind of jumping into making character designs and attempting to sell them. We'll see how that goes. I did have a stint where I was going to do some sculpting. Right now, I just, it doesn't work for me. I haven't really felt that motivated lately, so yeah, I think a lot of my lack of motivation and my general disappointment in myself in a lot of stuff has been, I mean, yeah, there's that depression and anxiety thing, but I think right now it's just the stress of currently being jobless. I have kind of been panicking too much to find a job and, you know, kind of undoing all the stress release that I've been doing from, you know, getting rid of a toxic job with toxic conditions. But I kind of overdid my stress on trying to find employment and also the kind of stuff. Partly, I think part of it is also due to my mom kind of doing as she do. She's not fond of the fact that I am currently unemployed. She's not fond of the fact that I don't have the ability to pay my part of rent and bills and stuff. And honestly, even if I did, she was always complaining about money and all this other kind of thing. So I think just having all that kind of mess with my brain, so I was panicking even further to try and do everything possible when, like, yeah, I wanted to make YouTube content. Yes, I wanted to, like, sell art and everything, but I needed to focus more on enjoying what I create and making a portfolio and so on and so forth beforehand. So that's what I gotta work on. But I mentioned that I did the live streaming, and that's been, honestly, I think it's been going pretty well so far. I've been enjoying myself there, and I mean, I haven't really had much of a viewership, but that's fine. It's whatever. I'm more concerned about just enjoying what I'm doing. And hopefully I can make more content. We'll see how it goes. And yeah. I apologize that this video is not going to be like super long, super interesting, whatever, but I figured that it was just worth talking about some of what's been going on and partly why I've been kind of non-existent for making content and everything. I know that's not good for the algorithm. Who cares? But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try and see what I can do and make things work. And yeah, and I guess I'll apologize again because there's not really going to be any like fancy video or anything like that. I just want to get this out here, and then I'll worry about making a proper video a little bit later down the line, and we'll see how things go. So thank you for listening, and I will see you guys later. Bye.